It is with great privilege and honor that I welcome His Holiness and Her Majesty Queen Noor, who has become a friend in championing compassion, and Rabbi Kula for being here on this day that many of us have been wishing for many years. In particular, at this time, the message of peace in the world and how compassion can be a viable means of engaging in the world's problems and issues obviously is demonstrated in no better way than in His Holiness and many of our esteemed guests here. And I think the theme here today is how compassion and the path of peace is actually the best and the most practical way of sustaining the world in a mental happiness and a physical preservation of the earth. And in particular, how we begin to see the short-sightedness of aggression, but in the long term, aggression does not work. Having leaders from all over the world coming together and trying to understand better how we can actively engage in peace and how that can be a personal, individual transformation, which is presented in the teachings of the Buddha, and how this becomes more universal. It is my hope that the stupa becomes a symbol of peace, not just for Buddhists, but for Americans and for the world as a whole. And I think that's very much the wish of the late Vajara Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, who this stupa is dedicated to. And at this point, I would like to ask His Holiness to address us, and please share some wisdom. Thank
you. So most important, our life, I think maximum 100 years, I think that should utilize a meaningful life, purposeful life. I think wealth, fame, these are, I think, secondary. Most important is peace of mind. Peace of mind comes from compassion. Compassion, unbiased compassion, which I think everybody have the seed of that compassion. So therefore, it is very important to nurture
the seed.
That seed. At all different religious traditions, like I think ancient Hinduism, then Buddhism, of course Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and so on. In spite different philosophy, I think real message is same. Message of love, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, contentment, and self-discipline.
The Living Peace Award is given to individuals or groups who live peace in their lives and thus inspire others. The Great Stupa is the symbol of this award. It is a sacred monument dedicated to peace. Nestled in the Colorado Rockies, the stupa is also a symbol of the longing of countless Americans for peace, at home and abroad. Peace is not a choice for some. It is imperative for all. It is the only way forward for humanity and our planet. In these times of unrelenting conflict, when America is so often associated in people's minds with aggressive acts, it must be seen and understood that there are many Americans who hold to the fundamental values of a nation proclaiming peace, liberty, and justice for all. They share this aspiration with peoples of all countries and cultures. Aggression often seems the most direct and expedient way to solve a problem, but it is fundamentally unstable and will never last. Peace is fundamentally strong and long-lasting. This Peace Award acknowledges those who not only wish for peace, but who are an embodiment of peace in themselves, living it daily. Through their determination, they have decided to follow the way of peace, not aggression. They are an inspiration to all of us, those of us who have suffered directly or indirectly as a result of war or aggression, as well as those who face any form of hardship or sacrifice. The first recipient of the Living Peace Award is His Holiness Tenzin Gyatso the 14th Dalai Lama. Through his personal example, in the face of overwhelming suffering, through his profound inner cultivation as one who travels the path to enlightenment, through the love he has awakened in the hearts of human beings the world over, of all faiths and cultures, and through his tireless efforts to bring humanity into harmony with itself and with our precious planet, His Holiness has become an indelible reminder to the entire world of what it truly means to live peace. Yes, good.
So it is with the great pleasure that I offer His Holiness the Living Peace Award, and to offer this on this day where the stupa becomes a symbol of peace for America, and to encourage others by the example of His Holiness to live in accordance with peace, and thus embodying what His Holiness has just mentioned about being active and engaging. It is with great privilege that I offer this, and wishing His Holiness to accept it.
Thank you. Touche.
Can you?
Oh, yeah. Aye. Oh, yeah, touche. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.